Has Jokowi's infrastructure failed? Has Jokowi's infrastructure project failed? This is a question that has sparked heated debates in Indonesia. President Joko Widodo, or Jokowi, is often described as the infrastructure president. Over the past 10 years, his administration has poured massive resources into building toll roads, airports, seaports, railways, and even the ambitious new capital city project, IKN. But critics, like political economy observer Ihsanuddin Nursi, argue that these efforts have not truly solved Indonesia's core economic problems. He even refers to some of these as economic sins. So today, let's break down the facts, look at the achievements, and also the challenges. By the end, you can decide for yourself, is Jokowi's infrastructure a real success or just a political monument? Let's start with the positive side. Fact number 1. During Jokowi's decade in power, Indonesia added more than 2,000 kilometers of toll roads. For comparison, in the previous decades combined, progress was much slower. We've also seen major urban transportation projects, the Jakarta MRT, the Jabodetabek LRT, new and upgraded airports, expansion of key seaports. These are not small achievements. Infrastructure development on this scale is rare in Indonesian history. The goals were clear: reduce logistics costs, increase connectivity between islands and regions, support economic growth by improving the flow of goods and people. So yes, the achievements are visible. If you travel around Indonesia today, you will see the difference compared to 10 years ago. But here comes the critical part. Despite the new infrastructure, has it actually made life easier and cheaper for ordinary Indonesians? The World Bank reported that Indonesia's logistics costs only dropped by 0.3% during this massive wave of construction. Just 0.3%. Why so little impact? There are 3 main reasons. 1. Underutilization. Many toll roads and ports remain relatively empty. People avoid them because toll fees are high, or because industries near those areas haven't developed. 2. Slow industrial growth. The manufacturing and trade sectors are not expanding fast enough to match the pace of infrastructure. 3. Financing burdens. Most projects are funded through state and SOE debt, which adds heavy pressure to Indonesia's fiscal stability. So, while the physical structures are there, the economic ripple effects are not as big as expected. Let's make this more concrete. Imagine a brand new toll road. It's smooth, wide, and saves hours of travel time. But the toll fee is so expensive that most drivers prefer to use the old national road. In the end, the toll road looks empty. Or imagine a shiny, modern airport. It looks world-class, but only a few flights land there each day. The building exists, but the economic activity doesn't follow. I have a friend who works in logistics. He told me, yes, toll roads save time, but costs remain high. Fuel is expensive, toll fees keep rising, and there are still extra charges along the supply chain. So, even with the new infrastructure, the final price of goods in traditional markets remains high. For ordinary people, what matters is not the existence of new roads or buildings, but whether their daily expenses are cheaper, their work is easier, and their lives are more efficient. That's the gap we're seeing. This raises a big question: what is the real purpose of infrastructure? If infrastructure only serves as a symbol of progress but fails to reduce logistics costs or boost industrial competitiveness, then people will naturally doubt its value. Yes, infrastructure is necessary. No one denies that. But infrastructure must be part of a broader economic strategy. Think of it this way. Roads and ports are like blood vessels in a body. But if the heart, the industries, the trade networks, the job opportunities is weak, then the blood flow doesn't matter. This is why some experts argue that Jokowi's projects are more like political monuments than transformative economic tools. So, has Jokowi's infrastructure failed? The answer is not black and white. On one hand, we must recognize the real achievements. Indonesia today has more toll roads, airports, and modern transport systems than ever before. On the other hand, the effectiveness of these projects remains questionable. The debt burden is real, logistics costs remain high, and the benefits have not yet reached the majority of Indonesians. The real challenge for the future is this: will Indonesia continue building physical structures just for the sake of progress reports? Or will it shift towards building a stronger economic system where infrastructure is directly linked to people's welfare? That's the question we all need to ask. So what do you think? Are Jokowi's infrastructure projects a major leap forward, or just grand monuments that look impressive but don't solve core problems? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's have a deeper discussion. And if you care about the future of Indonesia's development, don't forget to like and share this video.